When I was younger, I was fortunate enough to be with my dad as he got called to go to a conference for physicians in Rome. So one of the things that we did there was go visit the Vatican, St. Peter's Basilica. Now, this was during one of the Jubilee years, which occurs roughly every 25 to 50 years, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. But these are fairly rare occurrences, and we happen to be at the Vatican during one of these Jubilee years. And there's a special door at St. Peter's Basilica that is only open during a Jubilee year. So naturally, what we wanted to do was to go and find this door so that we could go through it, because when else would we ever get the opportunity to do so? So we wait in line to enter into St. Peter's, and it takes a while. There's a big group that's there at the time. And then we're going around the entire church. We probably did 1, maybe 2 loops around the entire building to try to find where this Jubilee door actually is. And finally, we find someone that we can talk to who can actually answer our question. Where is the Jubilee door? And he points. And it turns out that it was the door that we had come in to St. Peter's in. So we went and laughed and walked through again, now knowing for certain that this was the Jubilee door. Now, one of the things is that this door seemed so ordinary. It seemed just like every other door. We assumed it was the main entrance, that this is where you were just supposed to enter into, that there was nothing else special about it, because everybody was piled up going through just this one door. But we didn't know that it had any sort of special significance. We needed someone there to tell us that this door was the way that we were looking for. And that's what we see in the gospel this morning. During this time of year, we're focused on God. We're focused on becoming closer with God. There's another thing that we all desire too, the way that we're all looking for. What we're all really looking for is life, and life abundant. And when we add these two things together, our search to be closer to God this Easter season and our search for more life, we find on a higher spiritual level that union with God is what we're really looking for completely. Because it is through that union with God that we get at the source of all life and of all goodness. And it's really fortunate for us, too, in this time of Easter, that we do have a roadmap. We do have a sign. We don't have to go running all around the building trying to find the right door, because we have it. We have it with Jesus. As we heard in the gospel today, He is the way, the truth, the life. And He tells us, Jesus tells us, that no one comes to the Father except through Him. Jesus has come into this world to be the bridge to bring us back to God the Father. He's the way, the path to bring us back into true life. That is what this Easter season is all about. It's about seeing Jesus for who he really is, our hope, our salvation, the one to restore our relationship with God. All we have to do is let him do that for us, lead us back to God. All we have to do is follow him.